Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, the only real. Failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify. Another three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. The mind is everything. What you think you become in the end. Only three things matter: how much you love, how gently you live, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Let us rise up and be thankful. For if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. The trouble is you think you have time. Doubt everything. Find your own light. What we think we become. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Just as a flower does not pick and choose the bees that come to it, the bodhisattva does not pick and choose whom to help. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. You yourself must strive. The Buddhas only point the way. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things that renew humanity. In the end, these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go? Letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. You only lose what you cling to. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment in which life exists, and that is the present moment. The root of suffering is attachment. To understand everything is to forgive everything. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. When you like a flower, you just pluck it, but when you love a flower, you water it daily. There is no fire like passion. There is no shark like hatred. There is no snare like folly. There is no torrent like greed. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest, wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, not to worry about the future, or not to anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Be vigilant. Guard your mind against negative thoughts. The only way to find true happiness is to risk being completely cut open, no matter how hard the past. You can always begin again. To understand everything is to forgive everything. The greatest prayer is patience. The gift of truth excels all other gifts. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. One moment can change a day. One day can change a life. And one life can change the world. The root of suffering is attachment. To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. What we think, we become.